Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, say. Hey. See, stop playing with me before I turn you to a song. Stop playing with me before I turn you. Hey. I'm attractive. Can't. I'm fasting. Ugh. That's my song. You see? So shout out to that. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. You see? Who said us Texas girls don't listen to Kendrick Lamar? See? What they did was they lied. Tell them quit lying and stop playing with me. Hey, stop playing with me. Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. You see? Because one thing when you know when you're dealing with Shay Renee, you're going to have to hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to that. I said you just going to have to hold on. Period. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Baby, in a minute, they going to get tired of me singing their song. You see, they going to say, Shay Renee, we see you want that old school hold on. Yeah, to be a part of your set. You see, they're going to say, we're going to need our coin. We just going to need you to run us our coin. And I'm going to say, God, do your big one. Hopefully we, period. Hopefully we got it. You see, because I like that. Like when I'm gone, I wouldn't mind if they, bum, 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 da, 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 da. Hey, it was playing, hold on to your love. You got to hold on. You see, I wouldn't even be mad at that. Period. I said, I wouldn't even be mad at that. Yes, Miss Preston Girl. Hold on. You see? Shout out to that. I'll be right back. Hold on. Why is my Wi-Fi box and all of that? You see? It's all of that. It's over here. This is not where it needs to be. I said that's just not where it needs to be. Hold on, y'all. Let me go give me some tissue. I got to get some tissue. That's the issue. I said that's the issue. See, the issue is I'm going to need some tissue. Ha! Ooh, child. Happy Monday, Pooper Stars. Yeah. I said, happy Monday, Pooper Stars. Period. Y'all know Monday used to be my favorite day of the week. It used to be my favorite day of the week. So shout out to that. Now I just be cool and I don't have no favorite day of the week. I sure don't. Like, man, you see? The way life been lifing. I said the way it's been lifing, child. Y'all look. I ain't got no favorite day of the week. Just let them keep rolling, God. Yeah. Period. Like dice. Now, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I want my glasses. Y'all know I miss my glasses. Period. I like my little glasses. Matter of fact, I need me a new pair. I want me a new pair. Yeah, I need me a new pair, y'all. So shout out to that. But listen here. I said listen here. I'm growing my hair back. Y'all know I'm growing my hair back? Period. I'm growing my hair back in. And I don't need the glasses to be stopping that. You see, like I don't, right around here. I stand right around here where they be sitting at. I ain't got time for that, so. Pig. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. We gonna have to just, yeah, they gonna have to hold on. You see, the glasses. I said the whole glasses in the situation. I have to hold on. Anyway, let me see. Yeah, cause y'all know YouTube be hating. I don't know why YouTube do that. That's that song. I see money all around me. Hey. So anyway, y'all. Cardi B. I said Cardi. Baby, they saying Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion is tripping. I said, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Where is the UNITY? Child, you just don't know nothing about no unity. You see? Yeah. The unity that Queen Latifah them was rapping about back in the day. Yes, baby. I said you bitches. You see? Y'all confused. Yeah, so shout out to that. But I mean, Cardi B said, she said she's not a girl's girl. Period. Shout out to that. She said it ain't working for her. Yeah, she said it just ain't working for her. Yeah. She said nah. She don't want to be a girl's girl. She said, cause you bitches, you see, she did. She said you bitches, you females, you women, horse. She said y'all just don't, y'all always got something to say. She said every time she turn around, it's the girls with something to say. You see? She said y'all talk too much and you never shut up. I said, ooh, well, Cardi, tell us how you really feel, Miss Preston girl. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get some more hot water for my tea. You see? Y'all need some more hot water for my tea. Y'all know I try to get better. Period. I try to get better. Because last week, I was looking like Martin. You see, Martin Lawrence, the little snotty nose character he plays. Yes, baby. I was looking like Martin up here, okay? I said I ain't about to do that. I just ain't about to do that. So shout out to that. But yeah, today we talking Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion tea. I said, eek. The girls got me dry heaving. The rap girls got me dry heaving. But guess what? If it is over, it's cool. You see? Because these girls weren't friends like that anyway. We ain't talking about Cardi B and Star. Right? We talking about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Who? I don't know if we could call that a friendship anyway. You see? I don't know if we could call that a friendship what they had. They had... What's it called? What was they? Acquaintances? No, that ain't the word. I cannot think of the word. But y'all use that friend word too loosely. Yeah, I say too loosey-goosey. For me. Yeah, nah, baby. Nah, y'all use that friend word too loosey-goosey for me. They wasn't friends, y'all. They wasn't never friends. But word on the curb is whatever they had has come to an end. You see? Yeah, like a movie. Or I said like a little play. Oh Lord, I ain't seen Tory Lanez in forever. What song is this? He on. Oh, that shit? Okay. Okay. Child, anyway. Because we talking Tory Lanez today, too. So that's crazy. He did popped up on my YouTube. YouTube, what you got going? Oh, yeah, I said, what you got going? Y'all messy. Y'all being messy, okay? It just is what it is. I like Tory Lanez. I like Tory Lanez. I like his music, but I ain't listened to it in forever. So it is what it is. I don't know why I'm seeing him today. You see, I just don't know why I'm seeing him. I said I just don't know why I'm seeing him. Okay. So anyway, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, are they tripping? Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Fans think they are. Fans think the girls is beefing. I kind of do a little bit. Okay, shout out to that. I said I do. Yeah, see, I said I just do. I do a little bit, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because this song Megan Thee Stallion just dropped. Yeah, this song Megan Thee Stallion just dropped. She talking to somebody. And then Cardi B just made a video. And Cardi B talking to somebody too. You see? She talking about, I'm not a girl's girl. I don't like girls now. First of all, if you let Cardi B tell it, it's somebody on TikTok that's getting under her skin. You see? Yeah, like a flea on an animal. Just on her damn nerves. Okay, according to Cardi B. Now, I don't believe Cardi. I'm sorry, Cardi B, but I don't believe your shit. You see? So shout out to that. I said I got a mind of my own. It just is what it is. I got a mind of my own. And like my common sense tells me that this is not the girl on TikTok. Because Cardi B talking about I've been chilling and I'm with this gorgeous man and I say you go ahead, Miss Preston girl. You see, Cardi. We're gonna get to that in a minute. But you know what I'm saying? Cardi B say, you know, she been chilling. But all of a sudden, this girl on TikTok got her bothered, talking about her body for 2 weeks straight. So if you let Cardi B tell it, that made her come out and say, I'm not a girl's girl. Fuck you girls. You see? Yeah. Cardi say, when it comes to you girls, fuck you. You see? She just said, fuck you. Okay? She did. And I don't think that's because of the TikTok and then the Rick rocking that they doing over there, you see. Because first of all, TikTok has calmed down. Yeah. Shout out to that. I said it didn't calm down. It just is what it is. Just a second ago, it was birthing all kinds of new, I don't know what you want to call these people. These 15 minutes rolling in here like buses. You know, it is what it is. At first, TikTok was creating some folks, you know, that was getting buzzed. Now, all of a sudden, it's slowing down, and y'all ain't talking about it now that Charles Plate being ready, no more. You see? So, like I was saying, I really don't necessarily believe Cardi B. You see? I think she talking to Megan Thee Stallion a little bit. You know, it just is what it is. I think she talking to Megan Thee Stallion a little bit. And I'm like, Cardi, listen, Cardi, you don't really want to go down that road. You know? Not as far as like... Cardi, like, as far as, like, being fine, like, wine, sister girl, I think you want to leave. I think you going to have to leave Megan alone, you see. It just is what it is. You going to have to leave Megan alone, okay? Period. And I do mean period, you see. It just is what it is. Yeah. So I'm not sure where we headed. You know, I'm just not really sure where we headed, y'all. I was just trying to see, you see. Because Cardi was talking about her body and stuff, right? You know, she was saying, she got 3 kids, she in her 30s, blah, 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 right? That's all I'm hearing, Megan. I mean, Cardi, if you talking about Megan, like, I don't know. Yeah, because y'all got to hear Megan. Megan is talking her shit. You see, in this new song, she popping it. Yeah, she popping it, okay? And for all her haters, she started dropping it too. I said, okay, well, shake so, bitch. Yeah. Go shout out to that. You see? Because basically in her new song, she was like, you know, she say she hear y'all. You see, she hear all the ones that say they tired of seeing her twerk and work. Yeah, the ones that say they tired of seeing you go to work, baby. She said that she addressed all of y'all, baby. She did. Mm, mm. And she was basically saying, don't none of y'all look as good as me. So shut up. You see? Ha! Yeah. She was kind of like Shay Renee. You know, Shay Renee, I got a phrase here. I say, start the podcast or shut up. You see? Yeah. That's my little saying. I said that's my little slogan. You see? If you will. And Megan Thee Stallion said, shut up. You know? Yeah, because you ain't as fine as me. You don't look like me. You see? You don't like it? Cover your eyes. And then she commenced to twerking. You see? As she was working on this new music. And I said, well, go ahead, Miss Preston Curl. I was here for it. I was here for it. Let me tell you something. I don't know if I'm a girl's girl. I got to keep it real with you. You know, I like to think I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I can celebrate women. I do celebrate women. You know, I'm a woman. You see? And I'm damn proud of that. Period. And like, I don't know about that girl shit. You see, it just is what it is. I don't know. Yeah. So shout out to that. Cause like I've been burnt enough, right? So I don't know how I feel about people as a whole. That's what it is. What it is. So like, shout out to Cardi B. And however she feels, okay? But the question, because I don't care. Yeah, shout out to that. I said, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't, okay? I absolutely do not. I don't care about Cardi B saying she's not a girl's girl or whatever have you. Insert that Shannon Sharp mean. That shit don't mean nothing to me. You're so shout out to that. Anyway. But the question is Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion into it? I said, is they into it? Yeah. I don't know. But word on the curb, they is, you know? And I'm like, I hate it, you know? It is what it is. I hate it. You know? I was here for the little collabs, you know? What little song they got together? Is Megan on WAP? I don't know. But I was here for the little collabs. It is what it is. People been saying they've been beefing for a minute though. And I said maybe the girls was collecting coins, like a penny bank, you see? Yeah, I thought they was just collecting coins together for a while. I did, you know? Like I've been watching both of them. For a while now. And like I just wouldn't be surprised, you know, because it's just little things that Cardi B has done that made me feel like, do she really mess with Megan? I don't see her really post Megan, say nothing to Megan, give her shout outs, none of that. She do it with glow. Sometimes, you see, but not Megan Thee Stallion, you know. And I don't know. Shout out to Armand Wiggins and his channel. One day I was listening to Armand and he was saying like he feels like Megan Thee Stallion be copycatting Cardi B a little bit. You know, and after a little while, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna get on Cardi's nerves. You know what I'm saying? That's what Armand Wiggins was saying one day, right? That's what Armand was saying. And, you know, I was like, you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just started thinking, well, you know, it's possible. You see, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Megan got that smaller budget. You know, maybe she do be, you know, just like, easy. Like, you know, and maybe she did learn a thing or two from Cardi on the cool, you know, without asking. It is what it is. But again, I never really saw them tripping. You know what I'm saying? But they have not been like close. You see, they not close like that. If that makes sense. Like even Star. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Star, who says she should Star. Cardi B homegirl says she's starting her countdown to getting out. So shout out to her. Star says she'll be back home soon. But anyway, I follow her. And even Star don't really be showing Megan Thee Stallion no love like that. You know what I'm saying? She might play a Megan Thee Stallion song or something every now and then. But like, for the most part, she be showing Glow more love than anybody. You see? And like, I be paying attention. You see? Y'all know that one thing about me, I'm going to pay attention because that's just what I do. I pay attention to stuff. Details. Yeah. So I've been thinking if they cool, or is they just getting a bag together? You know, I feel like Cardi B and Megan really didn't know how to say, like even right now to this day, I kind of still thought they was cool and just, you know, getting a bag together until Megan Thee Stallion dropped this song. Like I said, you see, in this song she popping it. In this song she mentioned somebody being able to write their own music. And let's see. And she was saying, because y'all know my pen ain't running out of no ink. And then she also, you know what I'm saying, start talking that body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy talk. You know? And that's one thing that I gotta give my good Texas sis, who ain't got no kids. You see? I said she just ain't got no kids. So shout out to that. When it comes to the body, you know, she can pop it. You know what I'm saying? Megan can pop it hard, Miss Present Girl. You see? Yeah, like bubblegum, child. Bubblicious. You see? It just is what it is. Like when it comes to the, like I said, the is that, whose song is that? Is that Megan Thee Stallion? Child, shut your mouth. That is not her song that say body yada 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 yada. Child, I'm dead. You see? I said I'm done. Stick a fork in me. Yeah. That was right on time. Shout out to that. I said when it comes to that body yada 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 talk, I'm sorry, fans, but Nicki nor Cardi B, yeah, you see, they don't want to talk that body yada 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 talk. You see, with Megan Thee Stallion, it just is what it is. They don't. They can't. Okay? Yeah. Find something else to talk about. You see, it just is what it is. You gonna have to find something else to talk about. I said you gonna have to just find something else to talk about. You see? So what else we talking about? They better start talking about album sales. And that's about it. Because if we talking body, good night. You see? She gonna put a lot of them girls to bed. So it just is what it is. Shout out to her. And shout out to that. It will be like for instance, they said Cardi B like a messy tweet that said Tory Lanez is making more money than Megan Thee Stallion tonight. That's what they said. And like, you know, keep it there. You see, I would say keep it there. If you really want to talk that talk with me, you see, like Rihanna said, talk that talk. You gonna really have to talk sales. Yeah, period. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Anytime you in the building, make sure you hit the like button. Period. So shout out to that. It's almost like church and that little bowl that come around. Period. That's how you tap. You see? That's how you let your girl know you in the building. It just is what it is. Show some love. Period. For the sexual chocolate. You see? Period. So shout out to that. I said he, me, she, we all in the building. So shout out to that. But anyway, love me some Coming to America, child. Love me some Coming to America. He said that boy good. So shout out to that. But like now, if you go talk Megan Thee Stallion, you better talk them sales, cause that's about it. You know, and I feel like once my good Texas sis find her sound, yeah, it's gonna be over, man. It's gonna be over. I ain't trying to hear that. So anyway, I ain't trying to hear that, cause the talent is there. The talent is there. Period. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but same flow, I wouldn't give a fuck. You see, like Smokey said, the talent is there. The girl will wrap circles around a lot of these girls. Period. She can. Okay? She can. She can. Megan just needs a new team. It's something, you know? It's something, okay? It's something. Something just ain't right, you see? Like Keith Sweat said, okay? It just ain't right. So period. But once that girl find her sound, it's gonna be the fuck over. You see? Like Big Old Freak. I like Big Old Freak. I like that song. You know? I don't know. I cannot put my finger on it. What it is. I be wondering if Megan pissed somebody off. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But y'all know how they be trying to say Chloe Bailey, right? Because I don't know a lot about Chloe Bailey and her sister Holly. I don't. Y'all know I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. But some kind of way, those little girls snuck right up on me. Yeah, shout out to that. They turned around and I said, how did you get here? Yeah, shout out to that. Just like Deborah Cox. What? You say take the what and leave the what? I don't know where them kids came from, you see? So anyway, when people say that they have some type of connection to Beyonce, I be lost. Yeah. Like Isaiah, I just don't really understand they connection to Beyonce like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know where them little girls came from. I don't know much about them. You know, I heard a couple of things, but I don't know. Like, something about them. Are they from YouTube? Something about they came up from YouTube. See, I don't know. I don't know. But just like they be trying to say they got some type of connection to Beyonce that we hardly ever see, right? I would say the same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because they say my girl is connected to Jay-Z. I don't know. You see, I said, what Jay-Z? Jigga? You see? I don't know. She might be connected to Sean. Yeah, the businessman. And not necessarily Jay-Z. You see? Cause like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. You see, not the same Jay-Z that be behind Rihanna and Beyonce's music like that. You see, like involved with their stuff. Cause like it just don't make no sense to me. You see, it don't be making no sense to me. So I don't be believing that Megan is that close in proximity with Jay-Z. Like I don't. It's hard to believe. You know what I'm saying? Cause if it is, it's like for real. The same Jay-Z that was had action putting out some shit with Foxy. Like, you see? You gonna have to make it make sense for me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to make it make sense for me. Because the Jay-Z that I know will have Megan Thee Stallion coming out with way better music than she come out with. I mean, it just is what it is. Way better music. Now, let me just say this, though. I'm in the, what she say? I woke up looking this good. Hey, you see? See, I like that song. I do. I like that song. But it's like, if these bitches ain't mad, I gotta go hard. Can't let them think we the same. Hey, everything big in Texas. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I like the music. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I be liking it. But like now, we be looking for bops. You see, like undeniable bops. You know, I want to see my girl going #1. Period. And like that's the type of stuff that I'm used to Jay-Z putting out. You see, like I don't, you know, I just. And for real, hold on, for real, because I just thought about something too. They trying to say that Jay-Z is behind Kendrick Lamar. They trying to act like Jay-Z got something to do with Kendrick Lamar. Well, why the hell do Kendrick Lamar music sound better than Megan Thee Stallion's? Like, it just, you see, it just, child, let me tell you something. I'm all right. I'm all right. I really don't like math like that, but I ain't never had no problem. You see? I know how to add. Shit ain't adding up. It just is what it is. Listen here. Listen here, Boo Star. I said, the shit don't be adding up, you see? So I think they just be talking. It is what it is. I think they just be talking. Something. It's something. So anyway, but that's my girl. And I don't be understanding it because the talent is there. My good Texas sis can rap. It is what it is. She can rap. Yeah, don't you leave her nowhere near present. It's gonna be wrapped. You see? I mean, the girl, like, Hey, Gloria. Shout out to you. The girl be rapping. You see? Period. So like, yeah. Some drama between her and Cardi B. Let's go. It will be interesting. It will be interesting. I mean, whatever. You see, I do not care. Mm-hmm. Shout out to that. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? Now people feel like, let me say this too. People feel like Party had something to do with the drama. Because let me tell y'all this. Party and Cardi B was cool before Megan Thee Stallion ever came around. Party and Cardi were already cool. Okay? They worked together. And allegedly, I know that's right. Gloria said that's the queen now. Megan Thee Stallion is the queen now. Shout out to that. And shout out to Gloria for jumping in my comments and letting us know how she feel. You see? I said she just let us know how she feel. She just let us know how she feel. Ha! So shout out to that. But like now, they cool. They was already cool. They work together. They have a work type of relationship. Party writes music for women, which is weird. That's weird. It's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Cause like imagine as a woman, you going just as hard as a man that then wrote some shit. You see? And that's what be happening. So shout out to that. I said that's what be happening. A lots of times when these women do be having these men help them write their stuff. It just is what it is. Y'all ain't getting with Megan Thee Stallion work like that. Yeah. And y'all ain't getting with Nicki Minaj's work like that, boys. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? All you riding camps, hear me. Hear me clearly. Okay? I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. Y'all ain't out rapping these women. You see? I said y'all just ain't out rapping these girls. Yeah, Miss Pressing Curl. So shout out to that. Now, here Megan Thee Stallion comes. She done came along, got with the boy Party, broke up with the boy Party. And I don't know if she expected Megan Thee Stallion not to be cool with him no more. I don't think that's what happened, y'all. In fact, as I'm sitting here talking to y'all now, maybe, just maybe, you know what I'm saying, they got into it behind Party because maybe Cardi B told Party something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Cardi B told Party something. You know, it is messy. It's messy. And just recently when they broke up, both of them kind of semi-made music that was kind of pointed at the other one. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about them, I mean Party and Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? So much so that Party even came out and said something about Megan having some type of surgery. Party. Boy, we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. You see, it's too many women walking around with surgical enhanced bodies, okay? For us to like really be like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. Cause what did he say? I think he said she had lipo or something like that. Like that is so different, you know what I'm saying, than a BBL or something like that, you know? It just is. It just is to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. You can, to me, in my hearts of our hearts, I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? To me, you cannot have a BBL and then think you finna be compared to women who don't. Like, who does that? That's stupid to me. You see? It's almost like comparing women who have kids. You see? To women who don't. That's crazy to me too. That's why I was saying like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj better leave that alone. Okay? It just is what it is. Like, yeah. Leave that the fuck there. You see? Like, she's still working with her pre-children body. You see? Leave that bitch alone, you see? And go over there and rap with the bitches who got kids like you. You know what I mean? It just is what it is, you see? Like, leave her alone, you know? Like, I just feel like it's crazy, you know? It's just some stuff that you just don't do. You know what I mean? You just don't do. And, like, when it comes to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, they both be winning in their own way. You know? Cardi, I hate to say it, Cardi, but damn it, you can barely even talk, much less a long rap. You see, bitch, please stop it. You see, when it comes to rapping, you're not. You see, you just okay. You're not gonna be able to just like, you know. I just feel like she is out of her league coming for Megan Thee Stallion, you know, with the whole rapping shit. It just is what it is. Like, she can't. Okay? But Cardi B is, what's the word I'm looking for? She's marketable, okay? She damn good at selling it, you see? So Cardi then went and got a bag. Cardi has a big bag, you know? And when it comes to that, getting a bag, making a bag, you know, getting in these rooms, you know what I'm saying? That's where Megan ain't messing with Cardi B at. You see? That's where my good Texas sis will have to hold her L at. You know, Megan has to step her brand up, if you will. But don't get it twisted though. Megan Thee Stallion, she know how to get her endorsements too, though. She know how to get to a bag too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like her little Nike endorsement and all of that. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's good, damn good for Megan. You know, because with her body being so nice and her being so fit, that's good for her. You see what I'm saying? The other girls can't get. You see? But again, if we talking about money, Cardi B has the upper hand, okay? It just is what it is. She leading. She know how to lead the girls, okay, in that department. I mean, except for Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? Because usually everything Cardi B does, Nicki Minaj and already did it. You know what I'm saying? Usually. But yeah, there's always a but, you see. Period. Shout out to that. There's gonna always be a but. When it comes to JT though, JT is on Cardi B's heels. You see? Like, yeah. That's why she be like, what? Bitch, what? Shut up, bitch. You see? Like, Cardi B could feel JT's whispers. Yeah. And the heat from her mouth, you see? Because she be right there. JT is right there with Cardi B. Pressing. Bitch, what? She be quick to tell Cardi B, has been. That shit you talking about ain't nothing. I'm here now. You see? I'm here now. And I got to give it to JT. JT got a long ways to go. As far as maybe just like a couple of more brand deals and stuff. But man, she right there. She right there. Like fashion wise, it's a wrap. You know, like Cardi B love to say that these girls ain't doing this and they ain't doing that. JT starting to do it. You see? And she is. And that's why I be like, man, my good Texas sis, you know? But it is what it is. It's some out here. It's money out here for all of us, okay? It is. We ain't got to fight about it. I know that. We do not have to fight about it, okay? But anyway, Word on the Cardi B is Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B might be beefing. Only time will tell, you know, and maybe it is over party, okay? Megan Thee Stallion mentioned something about loyalty in her latest song, too. We're going to have to see. What song is that? Oh. Child. Anyway. So now Cardi B said she been ignoring a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because she said what she got going on, you know what I'm saying, and who she got it going on with right now is a vibe, okay? Period. Like True Chain said, she said it's a vibe, you know? She said she got a gorgeous man. Period. To come home to. You know what I'm saying? And loving on her. So, like, yeah. She said she ain't been feeling too much of nothing. Really? I said, okay, Cardi. I said she ain't never coming back. You see? Yeah. I mean, because she just kept stressing how fine she think this man is. She said, this man is fine. I said, oh, man, I said. You see? I couldn't help but think about my boy, you know, and his little frail, his little physique, you see? And I said, God damn it, I said, you might have lost her for real this time. You know, like, yeah. Like the Jay-Z song, might have lost one for real, you know. She might not be never coming back, you see? Now, her and Stefan, though, I don't know, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. To me, it just looks like fun and games, if that makes sense. You know? But at the same time, I did think that Cardi B and Offset was fun and games. Like, I wouldn't have never imagined them going this far. You know what I'm saying? And making it how they made it. So that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people didn't think Kim K and Kanye was going to be together. That's how I felt about Cardi B and Offset. I thought it was just fun. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to be fun. I never thought them two people was going to get married and, like, really have a life together like they did. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Now, this Diggs boy, though, I don't know, y'all. You see, I just don't know. I don't have a lot of... like the song saying, I ain't got a lot of in it. You see? Yeah, so shout out to that. Because I don't put my faith in men anyway. I put my faith in God. Yeah. You know? But like, no. Maybe not so much a stranger, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Stranger danger. Like our parents used to say, so, child. You see? But like now, they say he a player. You know? So, like, we gonna have to watch him. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I am happy for Cardi B, though. You know, it is what it is. I'm happy that she found someone, you know what I'm saying, to date and have fun with, you know what I'm saying? Now, as a married woman, like, yeah, I do wish, you know, she could have got her divorce first, but like, hey, Child, it is what it is. I ain't got nothing to do with me. I guess these folks, you know, they just ain't doing it like that. Not to mention they in Hollywood, which, you know, Hollywood divorces seem to take longer, I guess, than, you know, those ordinary people John Legend was talking about. So anyway, child, we're gonna have to see. Y'all drop in my comments and let me know if y'all think who? Who? I wonder who Gloria was talking about. I'm just not seeing that comment, Gloria. But yeah, y'all gonna have to let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think, you know, this is going somewhere or this ain't going nowhere, but child, to somebody's bed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Child, is they just knocking boots, okay? That's what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I think so. You see, I ain't got it going too far. But I will say this, though. You know, who knows? Like I said, the way Cardi B keep talking about how fine this man is, you know, she might just wanna, you see? Yeah. So shout out to that. You know, maybe she, you know what I'm saying? Like she gonna stick with these, with the, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe she gonna be like Drea, in other words, you know? Maybe she's an athlete girl now, you see? But anyway. And then after that, let me tell y'all about Candace Owens real quick. Candace Owens, who I never talk about on my channel because I just, it is what it is. You see, she just got the look, you know. But to me, Candace Owens is just far from somebody who look like that, you know. It just is what it is. I said she's just real far. Okay, shout out to the just like space. She just is far. Okay. But anyway, word on the curb is Candace Owens. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Candace Owens just recently said that she feels like Justin Bieber is in danger. And I said, well, that's sad. You know what I'm saying? And that made me sad. Okay? It is. That made me sad. I was like, damn. You know? Almost like on some Angie Stone stuff. So y'all pray for Justin Bieber and y'all keep him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all keep him in y'all thoughts and prayers. It is what it is. We all know. Most of us knows Justin Bieber's story. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll talk about it in a little bit. Maybe one day. Not today, but y'all know. You know what I'm saying? If y'all watch me, y'all know I do talk about Justin Bieber every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we go to discussing Diddy, okay? Because it is what it is. They are like, Diddy was around. You know what I'm saying? Justin was around. Okay? At the beginning of his career. That's why we, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said Diddy. But anyway, prayers up. Because if I had to guess if her statement has some truth to it, yes or no, you know what I'm saying? If I had to guess, I would say it probably is some truth to her statement. Just because how we been seeing Justin lately. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And then Roddy Ricch and his baby mama get into it over Easter, okay? This stuff I've been wanting to talk to y'all about, Food Stars. But anyway, listen, Roddy Ricch, you and your baby mama need to go watch my my parenting show, okay? My co-parenting show, where I discuss co-parenting from my point of view from A to Z, okay? What I recommend co-parents would do from A to Z, okay? You gotta view each other like family, you see? For real. Family. you know, you tend to give family some type of leeway, and, you know, you tend to not go as hard on family. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said you can't just look at it like your baby family only, you know, and then just some, you know, man out the street or woman out the street that's doing you wrong. You can't look at it like that. You gotta look at it like your family too. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a piece of ish family member, you know? But anyway, check out my co-parenting show. And it's on my other channel, Commenting with Shay Renee, okay? That's for Roddy Ricch and his baby mama, who just recently got into it over an internet post. The baby mama got mad because he didn't post their son. And in Roddy Ricch's defense, he said the little boy didn't want to take pictures, so that's why he didn't get no picture. I'm like, listen, it's got to be something going on besides pictures. You know what I'm saying? It's so much bigger than pictures, especially when you're dealing with co-parenting. Yeah, so y'all make sure y'all check that out. And then also, while y'all at it, also you can check out my ebook too, okay? That I wrote, All Gas, No Brakes. You know, and in my ebook, I basically talk about, you know, learning how to navigate social media and conduct yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Knowing who to block, when to block them, who to follow, who not to follow, all of that. You see, I wrote about all of that. And like, the reason why I'm bringing it up is, one, because it's my art, okay? It's my gift to the world, okay? And I want to help people. I wrote it to help people. And also the baby mama, you know what I'm saying? She seems like she needs a little help. You see what I'm saying? Navigating the internet, you know? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. And you can find my ebook in the link, okay, and my Instagram, which is my comment section, okay? It's my blog. My comment section is all one word, okay? And so yeah, shout out to that. But yeah, she just seemed like she needs some help navigating social media a little bit. Cause I'll tell you like this here, girl, listen, why is you even like, you shouldn't even be following your baby daddy. Mm-hmm. If his posts are gonna trigger you, you shouldn't even be following him. Yeah, shout out to that. Let's talk about it. You know, like I talk about all of that type of stuff in my ebook. So shout out to that. And then let me move on. I want to say congratulations to Boosie, okay, who just recently had a baby. Damn it, I wish I had my laptop right here, though, because I don't know how many kids Boosie got. I don't know if this is his child. I don't know. Don't even give me the line. They named the baby 7. So is it his 7th baby? Like, you see, like, I don't want to say that's why they named the baby 7, but maybe, you know, it's possible that it could be his 7th baby and the mama liked that name. You know, it just went together. You see, it just went together like peanut butter and jelly. I don't know, but congratulations to him and his old ass. You see, that he's still hunching, okay, out here making babies. Congratulations to him and that child. Now he got drugged, you see, by the internet. The internet, I think it's a 50-50. You know, I feel like the internet is 50-50. Some people like, leave that man alone. You know, they happy for him. And then you got some people who like, damn, Boosie, you know, like, I don't really know how to feel about it. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really not into telling people when and when not to have kids. You know, I'm not really even into that. Like, I don't even really care how many kids Kiki Wyatt decides to birth. You know what I'm saying? As her gifts to the world. I don't know. That type of thing just ain't my thing. Now, I do get where the fans is coming from, though. You know what I'm saying? Boosie is, you know, he getting up there. But anyway, shout out to him, though, and congratulations to him. He just had a new baby. That is what that is. So, yeah, congratulations to him. Now, also, Tasiki, whatever her name is. Krishan's sister. And Clarissa Shields. Y'all, word on the carpet, they not gonna fight. Okay. I told y'all kinda semi what it was last week when the girl said she'll fight Clarissa Shields for $1 million. I said, what hell? If that's the case, it'll never happen. You know, like, where the million gonna come from? Zeus? Now, if Zeus putting up the million, y'all, you know, it is what it is. But like, Clarissa Shields don't even fight for that kind of money. I seen somebody, a fan, jump in my comments and tell me that she did, but I said, listen, cite your source, you see? Because I'm coming, I'm going, I'm saying I'm on my way. Because I just don't, you know? I don't think Clarissa makes that kind of money. I saw Clarissa do an interview with, damn, who was that? Andre, I think his name is Andre Ward. Or something like that. And like, they was talking contracts and stuff like that, and like, his contract was so different from Clarissa's, like, it'll make your damn head spin. It's almost like the NBA and the WNBA. Like, the money is so different, you see. For real, the money is crazy different. And so you know, that's that, child. So anyway, they not gonna fight. It is what it is, cause she ain't finna get no $1 million. I mean, and Clarissa left it the hell alone too. Yeah, after she said that, she posted something that let us know, you see, she done got the hell on. Because she knew that was out of her price range, out of her budget. And Krishan's sister, she said shit. She said she getting that 300 bands. She said, what's that? Lemmy giving me that. Now, I wonder how true that is. But, you know, it is what it is, child. Talk that talk. Shout out to that. Talk that talk, you know. Like, if this is the thing. If can't nobody take... And, you know, then talk that talk. Like, I ain't mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at her for putting 10 on 20. I wouldn't. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like if I was to sign a contract with Tubi today, you see, and it was worth 50 bands, it wouldn't be nothing wrong with me telling y'all it was worth 100, you know, or 75. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hype me up, period. That's like hyping my own self up. It is what it is. Because, like, yeah, all that means is Netflix, get your shit together. You see? That's what it'll be telling Netflix. So they'll offer me more, you know? I mean, it just is what it is. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with it. But me, myself, and I, yeah, like Beyonce said, Miss Crescent Girl, you see, I don't believe that. Okay, I don't believe Zeus is giving her 300 bands, okay? But anyway, shout out to her, though, for getting some type of something, okay? Because it is what it is. She, you know, she came from the streets, you know? It's almost like, I mean, when I was a kid, they used to say the NBA takes walk-ins, you know what I'm saying, like a barbershop or something. It's almost like a street person walking up to the NBA and then start balling. I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to her, you know. Her and her sister, they come from nothing, okay? That's a hell of a grind. You know, it's just talking about people like that, too. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That's what you call an underdog for real. So shout out to that. But yeah, as far as her and Clarissa Shields, right now, it's a no-go, okay? They will not be fighting. And then also, I seen a video, too, where the girl was saying that her man was saying he is not going to let her fight Clarissa Shields, okay? So anyway, that's that, okay? Updates with your girl Shay Renee. And then Coi Leray and Trippie Redd, okay, they continue to go back and forth. I'm like, oh my God, like, I can't explain it, y'all. But it's like when you have your own drama, shout out to that. Like when you have, like for instance, this is just a good example for me. Baby daddy and baby mama drama is not that interesting to me, if that makes sense. It's like draining, you know? It is what it is. It's like so draining for me, you see. I'll be like, oh my God, read a book. Please go watch my co-parenting show. Okay? ASAP. Matter of fact, Tyler Perry, call me. Okay? Call me so I can make a film on my show. Period. Shout out to that. Do not try to do it without me. Please do not try to do it without me, because I know my entire script. You see? I know my entire script. I don't care. I'm working on an attorney right now as we speak, you see. Because I'm going to hear, I need to sue some folks, okay? It just is what it is. Been needing to sue some folks, you see. It's a long list, so shout out to that. I said I'm ready to get like Cardi B, you see, and Megan Thee Stallion. I'm ready to get my sue on, so shout out to that. And I ain't playing. I'm tired of celebrities being the only person that can sue somebody. That just ain't it. Okay. Shout out to that. I said that just ain't it. But Coi Leray and Trippie Redd, like tripping. You see, and the baby ain't even here yet. I said, take me out the group chat, you know. Just take me out the group chat. You see? Because Coi, didn't nobody tell you to split in the block? You see? Like, nobody told you to spin the block. Oh, no damn Trippie. Why'd you do that? You see? I mean, God damn it. Life got that hard, you see. It is what it is. Life must have been life, okay? For Coi Leray to spin the block on Trippie Redd, like this, and I take out all the time, I'm not a fan. You see? I'm just not a fan. If you're going to spin the block on somebody, I'm going to need you to move slower than slow. You see? She should have kept going. I said, yeah, she should have kept going. Not God then granted you with some money and money and enough money to get a fast car. You see, a fast car to keep riding in, and you didn't spend the block. Oh, child, listen. I said, Lord, please, don't, please. You see, I'm going to need them to, because y'all know Trippie is friends with DDG. They cool. You see. I'm going to need Trippie to have a few conversations with DDG so they could get on the same page and like, yeah. You see, just please, don't. Yeah, shout out to that. Just don't. I'm gonna need y'all not to make this a part of y'all brand. This baby daddy, baby mama drama, please. You see, because one thing I do give Trippy though, Trippy is quiet. Okay, he's a quiet little boy. I like that. You see, I do. I like that. I love a quiet man. A man that can, you know, like keep to himself, keep to themselves, you know. I like that. I do. So I said, okay, Coy, we're gonna give this boy a chance. You see? Just give him a chance. You know, I was like, whatever. Cause she was already. It's not like she told us, I'm thinking about spending the block. She just spent it, you see. And so here we are looking at them together. And I'm like, I gave Coy my blessing because, again, Trippy is quiet. You know, he quiet. He be chilling, you know what I'm saying? I thought, you know, see what I did was I thought, okay? But I guess I was wrong, you know, and Coy Loretta took her ass over there and got burned. You see, Miss Preston girl, she did. And like, ugh, first thing she did was run to the internet. And now the baby ain't even born, and they just already just get ready to get on my seesaw list, okay? It just is what it is. I want these two to co-parent, okay? And I want them to do it well. You see? That's it. Miss Preston girl, just do your co-parenting, you see? And leave us alone. Period. Because, like, being a parent, let me tell you something. Being a parent is a choice, okay? Sex. That's a choice. You see? You got to choose to want to do the hanky-panky. You got to choose to want to put your left foot in and your right foot out, do your hokey-pokey and turn it all around. You see? Okay? All of that is choices. Okay? Mm. Don't come to the internet crying now. You see, telling us how hard it is, and that, because we know. Okay? It is what it is. Most of us know. Now, if you're doing a story time for all your fans that don't know, then okay. You see, leave us out of it. It is what it is. The blogs, as a blogger, I'm going to do my due diligence. I won't post you. I won't post you. You see? So we ain't got to roast you. Okay. Later on, because it just is what it is. Nobody told you. You see? Nobody told you. Now, you remember that other little boy you used to mess with? What's his name? Pressure? Pressure? What's his name? Is his name Pressure? That don't sound right. Ugh, I can't think of the little boy name. But don't go back to him, Coy. Please don't. Don't go back to him. Don't go back to Blueface either. You see? Keep on pushing. Okay? Like Rick Ross said. Alright? No, 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 no. Bumbi. Keep on. Y'all need to hear that. A lot of y'all need to hear that. You see? So shout out to that. I just feel like this is the bed that they both made in. They both laid in. And now they got to do what they got to do. Okay? It just is what it is. They got to do what they got to do. They got to put their big girl. You see? When it comes to co-parenting, oh, you're going to have to find your biggest pair of all of it. Shoes, socks, undies. Yeah, you see? You got to be the hell ready. Okay? Co-parent is not for the weak. Okay? Or the immature. So shout out to that. And then after that, child, let me move on because I got to move on. That, like I told you, that ain't nowhere I want to be. Okay? On co-parenting island. Sure don't. I'd rather count rice. You see? It is what it is. So shout out to that. Hold on. Hold on. Like your dog said, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Shout out to that. Y'all know that's one of my favorite. That used to be one of my favorite songs to run to. Shout out to that. I'm getting stronger, y'all. I'm getting stronger. Every time I go out, I run a little longer. I heard somebody ask me about walking just recently, and like I said, I let her make it with that, but I don't really walk. I walk when I get tired of running, you see. Yeah, shout out to that. I'll be like, this is a good time to stop. Yeah. If I wake up on the ground, you see. But now, the truth of the matter is, I be running, you see. Shout out to that. I like the job. So, yes, Miss Presser girl. But yeah, I'm gonna put me a little accountability. I want to put accountability teams together. Yeah, I do. Shout out to that. Because I want to help others on their fitness journeys. You know, people who are once where I was. You know what I'm saying? People who need accountability partners. I've been there, done that. I don't need no accountability partner no more. I just do it. You see, I'm just accountable for it. Now it is what it is. I say I'm responsible. Period. So shout out to that. But anyway, I don't even know what made me start talking to y'all about that. But yeah. I ain't fucking with no co-parent talk. So it is what it is. Shout out to that. And then after that, hold on, y'all, because I need to blow my nose and I need to get me some more tea. I'm sick, but I'm trying to get better. Matter of fact, let me take some medicine too while I'm at it, period. Listen, y'all know. Y'all hit the like button. When y'all messing with me, y'all gonna have to hold on, period. My husband be like, that was a song in the 80s. I love when he tell me that. I love when he tell me that. I do not care though. I be like, hold on. You see? But anyway, y'all know, I'm gonna tell y'all, if you gotta go, come back. You see? Like Craig said, hey, come back. Okay, period. But anyway, when you get back, when I get back, I'm gonna be talking about Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim's ex. And I'm sorry, Lil' Boo thing. I didn't even get your name. I'm gonna have to go back and get his name. But Lil' Kim was just recently having a little fling. Okay, with a little young fella, if you will. Oh, he was young. I think he 20-something. And I said, ooh, Kim, sit down. You see? Where's your scooter? At this point, where in the hell is your scooter? Because, you know, the same thing goes for you ladies, too, though. Yeah, shout out to that. You ladies don't need to be messing with these men that's real young either. I tell y'all, what do I say? I say 10 years. 10 years. 10 years is good, you know what I'm saying? But maybe you could get away with 20. You know what I'm saying? So if you 50, your person needs to be in their 30s, okay? If you 50, somebody in their 20s is too damn young for you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let me just say, it's legal, but legal stuff don't always mean good. You see? Yeah. If you 50, a 27-year-old is too young for you. And you dang sure don't need to be running around with them. Like, is you crazy? Is you cool? That's why I said Hollywood. You know, there's life, and then there's Hollywood. Y'all hold on. Let me give me some more tea, goddamn. Before I get started. look hot. Listen up, y'all. There's life, child, and then there's Hollywood, you see? Yes, baby. It's different. It's a little different. It is what it is. Hollywood is a little different, child. It is. It's coming a little different. Mm-hmm. So like to me, dating young, I said it the other day. I said dating young is like a YT man sport. Yeah. They do it. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Do it good. You see? That's what the YT men do. They do. Like that's their thing. They date young. They date younger. They do. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's wild. I need to interview one. Seriously, I need to interview one. I need to say, listen, YT man. Why all your lovers so young? You see? Like, I need them to tell me, you see, what the fuck be going on, you know? This is running through your head. I said, I just want to know what's running through your head, you see? Because it is what it is, baby. I feel like the women, they be doing a lot of what the men do, too. You see? Like Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim allegedly been talking to men that's a little younger than her, you know? And again, I think that's something that she picked up in Hollywood. Excuse me. It just is what it is. I'm assuming all the men around her, but that's what they do, you see? That's, you know, that's what they do. But I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That ish don't look good for none of you. You see? It just is what it is. Like, can y'all please? Can y'all please just date at your own age? You know, it is what it is. But anyway, word on the curb is this young thing that Lil' Kim was dating and talking to, who she allegedly signed, okay, to do music. Somebody said, why the hell you signed with Lil' Kim? I said, well, is you gonna answer? You see? Cause I just don't get it. You see? I just don't get it. Like, yeah, we all know Lil' Kim got the money and power, what you need in life. You see? But like, yeah. Lil' Kim ain't had much going on. You see? She just ain't had much going on. But don't get it twisted though, man. People, listen, people be so desperate and wanting to have whatever they signing for, you see? That I feel like Lil' Kim can get 10 damn signatures today. You know, it just is what it is. Even though she hasn't proved to been doing shit, you see, lately. I mean, it just is what it is. Somebody was like, Kim ain't even getting booked herself. Why would you sign with her? But, you know, again, I could see how somebody could be like, this is Lil' Kim, you know, and sign the papers. It is what it is. But listen, he signed with Lil' Kim things went sour, and now he's saying, like, he's shelved. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's shelved. He can't put out no music, and according to him, it's because he had a baby. I said, well, you should have thought about all of that, young man. You see, it just is what it is. You should have thought about all of that, you know. Now, start the podcast, okay? Or shut up. You see, it just is what it is. I mean, we're going to need you to shut up, okay, little boy? It is what it is. You listen, this is a man's game. You was playing, okay? Grown man's game. You done got sucked into. So it is what it is. Now you got to figure it out. He came to the internet thinking he was going to spill tea, but we don't care. You see, we don't care, we don't care, we don't care. Because you should have been staying out of that. You know, or you should, like, whatever. You know, you should have been trying to get something out of messing with Kim, okay? Now you done sat around and waited until it was too late. And basically the tea he tried to spill is, Lil' Kim and Nicki Minaj are supposed to do a versus. Shout out to that. That would have went so hard. And damn it, the fans would have been here for it too. But according to him, Kim backed out when she found out that they was trying to pay Nicki more. And I said, well, you know, as she should. You know, it just is what it is, as she should. But I wonder how they ended up letting that leak, for real. How they let that leak? You know what I'm saying? How y'all let that leak? Versus the hell? The hell? Like Rob Nas said, what the hell? Are you serious? You didn't let Kim find out? Buddy, power, respect. Look, Kim said, shit. Well, you just ain't gonna be able to do it. You see? You just ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't mad at her. You know, I ain't mad at her. It must have been a significant amount that was, you know, huge amount. Must have been a big gap. You see what I'm saying? It must have been a big gap, child. Kim must said, to hell with that. You see? To hell with that, y'all played, you know? Y'all played all day. And like a radio. Kim said, shit. Allegedly. According to her little ex-boo thing. And I said, okay, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that little tea. Shout out to that. Now we know why Nicki Minaj and Lil' Kim ain't never did no verses. Like I said, I'm here for that. A lot of people can't do no verses. Y'all know I say that all the time. Period. Some of our favorite faves can't even do a verses. Yeah. And I'm like, Lil' Kim just might be Nicki Minaj's best shot. You see? Because you need 20 songs to do a verses. Okay? 20. You see? I mean, you have to make a motherfucker bob their head 20 different times. You see, on 20 different beats, okay? So shout out to that. We know Nicki got it. 20 bops. I feel like Lil' Kim should have 20 bops in her bag. You see? But according to the little boyfriend, we'll never see it. Okay, we'll never get to see it because they was trying to pay Nicki Minaj way more. And I'm like, dang, verses. I still don't see how they let that leak. How the hell you let Lil' Kim find that out? That's so crazy to me. You know? But it is what it is. Some of these people, you know what I'm saying? Some of these people know business. They know business. They know business and they know money. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Maybe Nicki said, But anyway, shout out to that. And then after that, let me move on. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Let me talk about ASAP Rocky, okay? Yeah, word on the curb is they saying ASAP Rocky is a cheater. And I said, I don't know. You see, I don't know. But I will say this. Can I believe it? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Can I believe it? Yes. Why? For 2 reasons. Okay, 2. Simply put, 2 motherfucking reasons. You see? One, because ASAP Rocky is a man in Hollywood. You see? And I just feel like there is not a lot of people in Hollywood who don't cheat. You feel me? So that's that. Again, let me repeat this. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me put some honey in my teeth. I'm trying to get better. Honey, child. I am getting better. It's taking forever. All right. Say, all right. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, let me repeat that again, y'all. Word on the curb is ASAP Rocky is being accused of being a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, a heartbreaker. You see? Well, maybe not all of those things. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't put a little in it. You see? So shout out to that. But nah, they saying he's a cheater though. According to the people. You see, according to the people, they called him a cheater. Now I said I could believe it for 2 reasons. You see, Miss Pressing Curl? 2. One of them, because he's a man in Hollywood. He a man with a little coin. You know, he got a little coin. You see? I feel like these men in Hollywood and these men with a little coin, they cheat us. I feel like most of them cheat. They can just, you see? Especially because, let me tell y'all this, for real. This is the real tea right here. This is the real. You want the truth? Well, you're going to have to be able to handle it. I really feel like in my hearts of our hearts, damn, hold on. How can I put this? Okay, hold on. Let me see how I can put this. Like Shannon Sharpe. Y'all see Shannon Sharpe, right? Shannon Sharpe is in his 50s. So the other day, I was telling Sharpe that Shannon Sharpe might want to settle down. Yeah, Miss Preston Curl, it's about that time, you see? He need to be working on being settled. Shout out to that. He need to work on possibly. He doesn't have to. He don't have to. But for me, I think that an older man in Hollywood, I hope y'all can still hear me because I didn't touch the phone. I think an older man in Hollywood is going to be better than a younger man. if that makes sense. You see? Like, for instance, this is a good example. This is a good example right here. Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas just recently got married. I'm hoping that his wife is marrying a good man. You see? I'm hoping that Gilbert has done all that he wants to do. All of it. And now he just ready to be with one woman. But I think that, hold on. Gilbert been in Hollywood a long time. So you would think that he didn't already did his last run and had fun. You know? But you just never know. You never know. Because again, he a man in Hollywood. Which we're going to touch on a little bit more. But right now, word on the curb is A$AP Rocky has allegedly cheated on Rihanna. Okay? And that's what everybody's talking about right now. It was trending. It was just recently trending. Okay? And I said I could believe it for two reasons. Why? Because he a man in Hollywood. And I just feel like a lot of women in Hollywood accept cheating. Yeah. So when I was talking about Gilbert, I'm wondering if he has the type of woman that has just already accepted that he's gonna cheat. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that a lot of women go into relationships in Hollywood expecting and accepting the man to cheat. You know? So it's different. Hollywood relationships are different than them ordinary people. The second reason why I can believe A$AP Rocky be cheating on Rihanna is because every time they say he cheating on Rihanna, the girl that he allegedly cheating with, they be shaped the same way. You see? Like Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? They basically be kind of shaped like Rihanna. It is what it is. Like slim, slender. They all be the same type of body shape. You see? I don't know, A$AP Rocky. That's kind of starting to be a telltale sign. All of them except for Sweetie. All of them except for Sweetie. We basically having the same type of body shape. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, word on the curb is A$AP Rocky is allegedly be cheating on Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? That's what they saying. And this is the thing, though. Do y'all think Rihanna is a woman in Hollywood who has accepted that she will be cheated on? I feel like as strong as Rihanna comes off, she might be, you know what I'm saying? She might be cool with it. She might be cool with her man stepping out. Because again, in Hollywood, they relationships be different, you see? It just is what it is. Their relationships be different. That's why this the honest to God truth. I would never, ever, ever want no man from Hollywood. You see? Period. Absolutely the fuck not. Okay? Just let me and my honey that I have right now, Lord, just let us go. You see? I said just let us go. Shout out to that bestie. Like, yeah, I'm gonna open the, you see, let us in. That's it. I want to go in with my bestie, my husband, my lover, my spouse, the person that I'm in. Yeah, shout out to that. You see, because, like, we got that old school thing. Yeah, shout out to that. We got that old school thing. We ain't got no accepting speeches or no bullshit. You see, going on with us, okay? So like, hell no, okay? Under no circumstance, would I ever want a ninja from Hollywood? Hell no. You see? God. Keep them. You see? Keep them. So it is what it is. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I don't give a damn what Sierra was talking about, okay? It is what it is. Shout out to that. I don't want to hear it. Okay? Absolutely not. All right? You see? Because like Chris Rock said, either you gonna be, what he say? You gonna either be, what he say? Single. What did he say? Single and lonely, or married and bored. I gotta refreshen up on that. But I used to like when Chris Rock said that. It just is what it is. It's funny to me. It is what it is. It's funny to me. Shit. Because I tell you one thing, marriage probably, I guess it can be boring depending on who you ask. From my opinion on it, I don't know. I don't really get that from marriage. But, he was basically saying that you're going to either be single and lonely or married and bored, So it's like, take your pick. You know what I'm saying? Choose from that. And if that's the choice, then damn it, give me marriage and bored. You know what I'm saying? Give me that over single and lonely. You see, like, who wants that? You see? And I feel like that's what people be avoiding. It just is what it is, child. That's what they be avoiding. Some people be afraid, to be alone. But ultimately, I also feel like some people agree to certain stuff that they can't handle. You know what I'm saying? Like you being able to see other people. You know what I'm saying? Some people say they could deal with that until they really got to deal with that and then realize that they can't deal with that. Like, for all we know, maybe Rihanna is dealing with that. But maybe there's going to come a point where she's like, I don't want to deal with that no more. I don't want that no more. I want you to be faithful. And then he either give her that or he can't give her that. And, either he give her that and they be together, or he can't give her that and they separate. You know what I'm saying? Like, only time will tell. But I do think a lot of women try. A lot of women in Hollywood, I think they be trying to prove to themselves that they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some women, as long as you come home to me and all that old blase, that be crazy. And for the birds, baby. And speaking of which, though, before I get out of here on this topic, I was looking at Anthony Edwards the other day, and I was thinking to myself, it's possible. It's possible that he not even with that girl. Y'all know it's a girl that he with, allegedly. And people be on her head because they be like, you stupid. You see? They be like, you stupid for dealing with him because he keep having kids on you. Well, I was watching him play the other day because they tearing my Lakers up. It is what it is. They in the playoffs. And it just dawned on me. I said, you know what? He probably ain't even really with her. The NBA will put that story together for him, though. You know what I'm saying? They probably not even really together, though. He probably a single man. Period. And that's why he keep allegedly slipping up having kids. He probably ain't with that girl no more. The NBA probably said, you know what? It just looks better. It looks better. You know what I'm saying? So because you're not going to get married right now, let's at least give you a girlfriend. So whoop-de-doo, this your girlfriend. Girl, we going to do whatever. We going to give you whatever to just say you his girlfriend. You see? And that could possibly be down with what's going on with them. I just thought about that the other day. It is what it is. Because I told y'all, that's the type of stuff that businesses look at. I told y'all, they respect marriages and stuff like that. You see? It is what it is. So don't be surprised if Shannon Sharp end up married real soon. Because, like, yeah. You know, he just might have to do that for his coin. He just might have to do that to save his career. We'll see, though. Because Shannon Sharp don't really seem like that type. You know, if they was going to get Shannon Sharp to marry and just go along and get along and pretend to be happy and run off in La La Land for a check, shit, they would have been and had him do that. You know, they would have got him to do that back in his NFL days. It just is what it is. Shannon just don't want to be married. And, you know, he'll have to tell us his own reasoning for that. You know what I'm saying? We can guess, though. We can pretty much guess. But it'll take him to confirm that. You know what I'm saying? But listen, y'all. Last but not least, the last thing that I want to talk to y'all about today, though, is Megan Thee Stallion versus Tory Lanez. Now, listen. Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, they still getting into it, y'all. It is what it is. Y'all know we got them on the seesaw list. It just is what it is. They on my seesaw list. Because I am sick of going up, down, and back and forth with these two. You see what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It's just like a seesaw. Okay? I said it's just like a seesaw. So they on my series, okay? We not going back and forth with them no more. It just is what it is, Miss Preston Curl. You see? But let me just tell y'all this. Megan and Tory, they still going back and forth. She just got a victory in court. And this is what I wanted to say about it. Listen, when you don't like nobody, when you don't like somebody and somebody is your enemy, nobody could tell you how far to go. You see? That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. I don't like that. I don't like when people be like, well, why did you do blase? They only did da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't care, okay? You don't, like, if you, let me see. It's like a spitting on somebody, right? That's an assault. If you spit on somebody, you can't then say, well, why you come up here and bring your mama and your sister and your daddy and all of y'all jump on me and all I did was spit on you. You see? Like, that's how people be trying to do in life. And to me, there is no rules in fighting. And there's no rules in defending yourself. You see? So, like, when it comes to Megan and Tory Lanez, yes, I wish they would leave each other alone. Hell, we all been wish they would go their separate ways. But at the end of the day, we can't control that. You see? And if Megan want to have this man in court up until the time he get out, yeah. If she want to keep him in court up until his release date, that's her business. You see? And I don't like the fact that people be trying to jump in their business and be in their business, you see, and tell her what to do and how far to go and blase. You see? It just is what it is. Like, no, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we need to mind our business because it really don't have nothing to do with us. We not paying for it. You see, every time Megan Thee Stallion pay her attorney to do anything for her regarding Tory Lanez, we don't put a quarter on it. So it's not coming out of our money. And I don't know about you, but I'm not in California either. So I'm not, my tax dollars ain't paying for Tory's 3 meals a day. You see? It's just like, it has nothing to do with me. You see? So I don't get to say when enough is enough. And the same thing with the fans. Y'all don't get to say when enough is enough. You know? Especially as far as Tory Lane goes, y'all keep saying free Tory and free Tory and free Tory. Lord, I know y'all wish y'all was the judge, but you're not. You see? Y'all ain't even on the parole board. Talk about some free Tory every other day. You know, it's like, it's crazy to me. And I be damned. You see, I'm just not that involved with it. And I take it a step further, like, now, we don't get to decide how much is too much. You see? We don't get to decide that. And I take it a step further. Y'all be acting like Megan need to chill, like Tory don't be doing stuff. Tory be doing stuff. He do. So, like, y'all don't get to tell her how much is too much and when to leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Like I said, shoot, I mess with him until I get tired. Yeah. You see? Shoot. If I was Megan, I'd do it until I get tired. You still messing with me, I'm still messing with you. They still messing with each other. You see? So, I don't understand why everybody's so mad at Megan. But I can tell you like this. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Period. Shout out to that. Us Megan fans, we do not give a fuck. Okay? It is what it is. All you people on Tory Lane's side, baby, y'all can stay mad. Okay? Shout out to that. Free Tory. Like y'all be saying. Free Tory. Okay? And at the same time, free Megan too. Shout out to that. Yeah. Y'all leave her alone. Y'all need to leave her alone, period. If y'all ain't leaving her alone, she ain't got to leave Tory alone. If Tory ain't leaving her alone, she ain't got to leave him alone, period. Okay? It is what it is. Y'all be thinking y'all gonna bully that lady into leaving Tory alone. Now, y'all know what's gonna make Megan Thee Stallion leave Tory alone? Him leaving her alone. So shout out to that. He ain't did it yet. He ain't did it yet. You know what I'm saying? And as long as he's still picking, then let her pick. It is what it is. He got DJ Academics picking with her. He got Malago Grams picking with her. And he got people in the comments picking with her. So let her and her lawyer pick back. I mean, it is what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. I said, y'all little paychecks ain't putting a dime, you see, on neither motion. So, like, let it go. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to let that go. Y'all quit picking, you see? Like somebody combing their hair. Stop. Leave that lady alone. I wanted this my baby stuff from last week. Let me see. Oh, man, I think it is. Oh, man, I think that is. Anyway. Yeah. Y'all need to leave her alone. Myself, personally, I'm not here for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not here for all the flack Megan be getting with Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody do something to me, I wish y'all would try to tell me how far I could take it and how far to go and when to stop. Man, please. Yeah. Like the little podcast. Carisha, please. Okay. Yeah. Put the shut to the up. Okay, it just is what it is. Put the shut to the up. Y'all leave that lady alone. Leave that lady alone. I said if she wanna smash the gas all over the penitentiary with Tory Lanez, let her do that. You see? It just is what it is. Tory is a grown man. He put himself in that situation. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not jumping in between they stuff. And I'm not finna tell I ain't finna tell Megan Thee Stallion nothing. Sure. Yeah. What I look like. You see? Like now. She know how far to go. Shoot. She know how far to go. She don't need our advice. Trust me. She don't. Her and her attorneys don't need to hear from us, okay? So it is what it is. Shout out to that. When it comes to Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez tripping with each other, I'm like, trip. Yeah. Like, yeah. Like somebody running on a scary movie. Trip. Baby, I do not care. You see? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So shout out to that. And same thing with Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B too. If they tripping, child, whatever. You see, whatever. Cause like I said, I like it wasn't no hell of a fire friendship to me. You know what I'm saying? To begin with. It wasn't. It wasn't no hell of a fire friendship. They wasn't friends like that. I feel like they was cool. You see? I also feel like maybe they gonna still be cool. You know what I'm saying? And get a bag together. Because that's what it was ultimately about anyway. These ain't no real friendships. You know what I'm saying? These ain't no real friendships. It is what it is. I hope they not tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I was telling y'all, it ain't that much that they could really say about each other anyway. You know? It's not. Unless they got some tea, you know what I'm saying, on each other. Which you see, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? They might. You know? But at the end of the day, yeah. I told y'all I don't think it was because Party is friendly with Cardi B either. I don't believe that. I believe Party might have told Cardi something. You know what I'm saying? Since him and Megan broke up. Now that I can believe, you know what I'm saying? He might have told Cardi B some news that she can use, you know what I'm saying? To possibly be messy with Megan, you know what I'm saying? Give her a little news that she can use, you know what I'm saying? I take it a step further. He probably, you know, like, Megan probably pillow talked. She might have said something to Party that she really didn't want to get back to Cardi. And he probably told. He probably did something messy. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. Like, and if he did, baby, on his head, I'ma go. I'm telling y'all right now, on his head, I'ma go. Because that's messy. That is messy. You see? And for somebody that already writes music for women, Lord, the last thing you want to do is be considered a messy man. You see? For real. It's, you know what I'm saying? For real. It's giving Kanye West. You know? It's giving, I wish I was a girl. You know what I'm saying? You know? For real. Cause shoot, I mean, don't get me started, baby. Don't get me started. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Like, that is the last time. That would not be a good look for party. It wouldn't, you know? But, like, again, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see if Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B are really tripping with each other. I don't know. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. It's going to be interesting to see, though. It is. It's going to be interesting to see. I think they are a little bit, though. If I gotta keep it real with y'all, I think they are a little bit, just based off of some of the things that both of them have recently said. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gotta go back. You're gonna have to rewind this video, okay, to get the tea. But anyway, I'll see y'all on my next video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment. And I'ma see y'all when I get back. Okay? So shout out to that. Bye.